old book for study. Wetin do you in book?
Me na chief examiner now.
But they left me.
Now we the mark Gokel Commercial Bank then customer performance behavior now.
I don't understand. How?
Gokel Commercial Bank don't introduce electronic questionnaire for make we as customer go assess them performance and make suggestion.
I see where people then they feel and we are going to the bank the other day. Not to that Gokel Bank customer feedback questionnaire you dey talk.
Yes. I like am. It's simple and I can complete at any side once I get the QR code.
Like how?
Just go na any Gokel Commercial Bank branch, scan the QR code, click the link, complete the questionnaire, and submit them direct to the MD. Yes.
Fumble them. Gokel Commercial Bank for improve and serve in customer there with experience.
Na Gokel Commercial Bank, customer satisfaction. Na number 1.
Gokel Commercial Bank,
the bank of choice.
Jubilee Gokel Commercial Bank, Bank of choice. Axi Bank, we are stronger than ever. Money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't follow and crap, they don't in up. Look now we they lead them. Gokel Commercial Bank, the bank of choice, number 1 at the country. Number 1 at the country. Usabi OST, sit couple day, open account now we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day, management and staff, keep insane, you money safe, keep it go life, go grab back, where get you back.
They say fumble sick, they bending all the go, not the go. They say fumble sick, they bet, and not the go.
From eastern to western, I read the people and defend. From Freetown to letter, if I'm taking not the pen. From Barclays Bank, now Gokel Commercial Bank. Now we na master Sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience day. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking day. Digital banking with the top.
They say fumble sick, they bending all the go, not the go. They say fumble sick, they bet.
Happy Silver Jubilee Gokel Commercial Bank, Bank of choice. Axi Bank, we are stronger than ever. Money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't follow and crap, they don't in up. Look now we they lead them. Gokel Commercial Bank, the bank of choice, number 1 at the country. Number 1 at the country. inside POST, see couple day, open account and we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day, management and staff, keep it safe, you money safe, keep it cool, like you go grab and quick, get you back.
They say fumble sick, they pending all the go. Not the good. They say fumble think they bet. And not the good.
From eastern to western, now we the people like defend. From freetown to letter, if I'm boutique not depend. From Barclays Bank, now Rocket Commercial Bank. Now we na master sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience there. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking there. Digital banking with the top.
They say fumble sick, they pending all the go. Not the good. They say fumble sick, they bet.
My name is Lawrence Hedd, second aka OG Lawrence, and I am here with you on the Radio Friday. Once again, as you can know, we can deny so every Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. They bring you one of the best shows them you can possibly witness in a salon today, and then in the Brunch show, And as usual, say every brunch show gets a thematic focus. We can for talk about things them, yes, inside every month, but we ensure say now I'm going to focus inside the 1 whole month. And well, usually how we can do we can get with guests that we can come on air and can engage with on different conversations and different topics them and see how we go before bring solutions to problems and where we face in our salon. We need to try for say salon independence of challenges. Salon gets into treating them when inside the effects for solve. And for make that they happen, we no one left and no more say a pass they make the decisions then from the legislation or the judiciary primarily. We can some way somehow begin for contribute to the decision and the way that they make up yonder. In order for that day for happen and we create this wonderful opportunity. So if you're there, you're listening to me, I want to say good morning, and God bless you. And also, I want to make you know say today we get a wonderful topic where we carry up small bit. And that topic today, now, family structure and community support in mental health recovery. Again, I say family structure and community support in mental health recovery. We know and talk like I say we are experts. Obviously, I know say if you don't listen to this radio and you don't see me face and you don't hear me voice, use yourself, say me not to mental health experts. By now, use yourself for expect that. And that is why we don't have conversations like that without other people coming on board. And today, we get one big guest who gets now with studio. Not so funny side, come on. And see the kind introduce himself. Now go can sabi butter, now can know butter. So quickly more jump over to we guest now. So yes, good morning. One for like sabi you small. Want me introduce yourself because if I do have something, I know do justice to you. So yeah, maybe family and sabi you today.
My name is Francis Musa Momo, and me na research and development lead na Monuments and Relics Commission, and within the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. And also, I do other things. I mean, a historian, anthropologist. Basically, I trained in an Americanist form of anthropology in the 4 schools, basically because that are the blessing way American anthropology they do. It expose you to a lot of thought processes. So like the 4 schools, then you get linguistic anthropology, cultural anthropology, archaeology, and also physical anthropology, where basically then they call biological anthropology. So anybody with training in the US in anthropology, you are open to all of these 4 schools of studies, right? We're very important for able know a lot of things them for how humans they make sense about their life and how then they interact with other people. And also a cultural advocate, somebody where they also talk about heritage conservation and management, how people for able understand culture from diverse frontiers and how culture important in national and international development, right? Because most of the things that we struggle with are layered under culture. So if we understand then we culture from both universal and particularistic perspective, it will help we for understand the things that what they do in life. And also also a planning committee member for the One Nation Reggae Festival and Salon at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. So I think these are some of me, I would say, with multiple identities. Yes. Yeah.
I like the say one of the multiple identities. Anyway, I just want to read our verse of the day quickly, make we all good know. Waiting, several things we get somebody really come out from a place about monuments and relics. So you can understand really which side is scripture, yeah. So they come out from and waiting they talk about. We want to make you if you're able for follow me. Proverbs 22:28, and it says, "Do not remove the ancient landmarks which your fathers have sent." Again, do not remove the ancient landmarks which your fathers have sent. Proverbs 22:28. This they help we for remember. Say, okay, there are things in the past. There are things that are set in stone. Well, to a very large extent, yes. We know for pool. As much as we get the one that we go like Fenway for refine or Fenway for altar, but not to pull, we go pull her. So then they will say, hey, well, party culture, we don't let because some people then map A, then map B, then map C. But today, we want for team map no more say, hey, may we pay attention to them in there so as well. So for go right inside the conversation, sir. I'll be one for Mona, you small bit. Because about me, you tell me from your own historical perspective, what do you feel say and the family structure, especially where they think I'm from a cultural perspective, the family structure as salon and the community support as salon, how you don't see them they come to, especially where you can to like people that will struggle with mental health and recovery. What you don't see, especially the family structure and the community so far, we feel say either go help or they cause problem.
Yes, a very important and a very, very important question. First of all, let we try to understand what's in this family structure, right? In a family structure. So family structure, basically, in simple layman term, they try to tell you how the composition of a group of people, a unit, they come about, right? So in that composition, you get dynamics, right? You get hierarchies, who that they make decision, who that not they make decision, right? So now that's nine formulates a family structure. So for instance, you talk about ancient tendency, for pull them, right? So I want to move away from that from that particular discourse. Therefore, no say societies basically most times that you talk about society are change, right? But me not feel say society they change. We see they happen, a transformation they happen at some of them spaces then. Yeah. So how salon in ancient time or over years the family structure had set, it only transform.
Okay.
It only transform. So traditionally, if we talk about say, two parent family, you understand? Perhaps ideal family, you understand? Where say mama and papa they married, and so they look at that as an ideal family or single parent household or childless even household. Who say picking all day, but mama and papa day, right? Or even what you call multi-generational, right? Yeah. Some of we either we live with uncle, then extended, grandpa, go dinner, so all of that, those they formulate the dynamics on how then family they need a shape. So either in resource allocation, you understand, or even some factors of population where now fertility you born, or mortality you die, or migrations, right? People they move from one place to another way. Also, either they undermine or protect the family structure. Okay. Right, fine. So on that when you lay them basis, then it's important for understand like what's in our culture being we set with as a people.
Especially when it comes to the family structure.
Yes, as a family. Do we always don't see we serve as a community or a family we connected, whether not in kinship or adoptive processes, right? And also waiting and then change then we don't happen because perhaps the way me lived experience and your own lived experience not going to be the same, right? Sometimes back in the days, I will still go back in the days where they come up. If you do something as it, community person they whip you. You understand? They whip you. They whip you. You do bad, they whip you. And then if you the first ever go report, because you go report the additional punishment, understand? Additional punishment they happen. So at that time you go talk say, it was waiting the African community they tell you see now the village and they really speaking. Village and they really speaking. So over time, we all now how we don't born, now how we don't men. Some of them here don't they lack. Individually, some of them they lack, you understand? From a family point, some of them they lack. From a society point, some of them they lack. And we also they affect. Would I get problem with mental health? We basically with mental health simply now for talk about with social, psychological, and emotional well-being. So if we get balance, you go say you get that strong resilience, you understand? If you not get balance, then you go inside they call disorders or other challenges, right? About mental health. So there is something also I want to let you understand, because you don't understand some important layers of society when you able know waiting at the people and culture. Let's say now how the correlation, the connection between language and mental health issues na Sierra Leone. Waiting are you cultural idiom where you understand about mental health na Salone?
Well, according to the small experience we didn't talk about mental health Salone instantly na case.
Fine. so you don't see
that from the common man perspective.
No, apart from the common man perspective, that language. You understand? Language. You see how language important to culture and society? Now language. That Chris day where they say Chris, now they don't use Chris as a cultural idiom as an archetype for mental issues. Okay. You understand that? So basically, what I try for set the tone for now that when the Salon man tell you say the cultural idiom for Salon man about mental issues now that you Chris. And when you Chris, basically it don't take you to the highest level of what you scientists will call psychosis, right?
Yeah, so that you get really you disturbed. So you don't use that craze as an archetype or a universal definition of all models. You know, they use any categories any longer about mental disorder or mental situation.
Okay.
So you know the categories whether it mild, whether you know mild, whether it don't reach at the highest peak. So you just Chris man.
Okay.
Chris man, it Chris.
Something the way I be around for like just drop in quick. Who they talk from? Because we almost feel like we don't join the family structure and the community on one side of the maker. And the truth is they are very, very interconnected. Obviously, the family and they inform the community. If without the family, there is no community. So obviously, that way they flow. And whatsoever the people that inside the family believe, get for obviously be waiting the people at the community believe. But this is where now the problem comes in. It's not all families that believe exactly what everybody believes. Based on maybe I would say access, exposure, and all of that. But now looking back at the original cultural structure where Salon being get, and now looking and reflecting the families then, and these families now, would you say the families then had a better standing for help or support somebody with mental issue compared to the one they were in now?
So I'm not gonna make that general claim. You understand?
But you can give an assumption.
So I go give some experience. Like I talk about transformation. Society then they transform, right?
Okay.
So for say the family way we don't do back then go better past today.
Or handle this situation better.
Yeah, it's a if I pass that claim or judgment, it will be wrong on the one that me not ever see or we are then the archives, right? So waiting important is you dey look at waiting the situation and context.
Okay.
Right? Because remember, see, every society back then, either from a universal perspective or then culture, treat some of these issues of family or mental issues differently. Right? Traditions until we don't see somebody no well, then they send on a bush.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Or exclude them or society, right? Then get side where they go put them. Whether if not leprosy they face, you understand, or some level of mental with yourself, they go put you. Whether if you read some Greco-Roman Asian history or even traditional in a saloon, why if you say saloon back then they say that they chain people that were there, Chris. You understand?
Okay.
So fine. So that is not to say that they treated then deal with unless, but that was the situation and how the operational context be there at the time.
But again, based on what we don't see in the year, and people that we don't decrease seem to don't increase in this time compared to then. I don't know if now because now sometimes space not there for them for all.
Population don't grow too. So you have to understand that say that sometimes if let's say if we go back in Freetown, how many thousand people then really then be make Freetown for?
At that time.
Yeah, now almost like 60,000 people there. Now how many people there are Freetown? Now almost close to 2 million people, right?
Okay.
Fine. So you see how that population don't pressure either the environment, you understand, or other the structures them. Why make them they say there's an institutional capacity problem at who side they call Christian or the mental home, right? Because then they have a small space, not to boku people away where then they use that word for say get mental issue they goody, but now look at how it don't people the space don't they how many people that you don't get now different cities, right? Is mental infrastructure decentralized to where we are in? You're able shape people and from different parts and they still all get the same resources. So it's complex.
Okay.
Now that one for Larry understand it's complex. So I not go one for say yes, we go look at that situation and where I'm. Sometimes we go look at that situation and say okay, they deal with this better, but where they having this kind of infrastructure, we they now in modern times. No, you understand, right? So how are we discussing? So for instance, in Sierra Leone, when even we begin get heightened discussion on mental health issues, now a few years, like Ebola, you understand?
Okay.
Where Ebola come, like you have places now. Like in the West, you go to any hospital, there is a social worker in the hospital. That's a counselor. We basically now they deal with psychosocial issues. Because sometimes some people they go seek medical. We basically not to medical say they need. You understand? But who are they talking to? Who are the professionals they talk to? So organizations like Partners in Health begin to say, okay, let's have counselors in the hospitals. I remember that time they had to do social work where I just come out college. Like, yeah, so these are some of the discussions we get. Why will you have a hospital where you not trained? Because we get sociology background. How can you have a hospital where you not get mental health nurse? You understand, right? We not get counselors. You not get social, psychosocial counselors, right? You dey go now. You dey offer unification for families we don't displace either through multiply or through Ebola or COVID. Then you not get the required skills. You understand? For talk to such people. You dey go now some family home from some homes. Then you dey really see you dey see the difference of the mental status of certain Pekin. You understand? Right? You go see Pekin sit on whole day, you know, smile. You understand? Somebody they ask, oh, why you not smile? This Pekin, you know, he smile, not so good Pekin. You understand? Like, you know, you understand why it did so, which kind of treatments it don't face, and then you step back with it, even for go do that kind of discussion. They based on your worldview and the culture we don't get, you they just skip on, you understand? And then deal with what if you see, you know it, not to the underlying factor or the root cause of the issue, really. So it's a complex thing. Each society gets in layers where it only operates on, and context very important because now that are the issues where we can fail for your life. Most times if you say waiting we call as urbanization or advancement, better pass waiting. We don't happen. Yes. Right. So where you not able. So certain things and they analyze people them and then status or their ideas based on the situation outside them be day. And then you go understand them frontiers better than I use this now I sit down before HD, I talk this, then people don't not even get the access. Some of them people like they for letter even write letter to other people and they go relays. So it's a whole lot of things, but now you grab now you go na Kaila and inside one day. You understand? So not to the same society they operated on.
I want to bring Famble inside this conversation. Famble, also on a deal that listen to me right now. For me, when I know the phone lines are not open, feel free for call on the number 088 971 971 and make yourself your contribution. Today, it's with wonderful guests. I don't literally tell you say sometimes there is even a possibility to say yesterday be better past today. And there's also a possibility to say today be better past yesterday. The only way for no we really know that if we for watch the setting, how salon be turned for the kind of people that will be there, the amount of people that will be there, and the situation will be there at that time. Then watch back today. I don't believe say we'll get all the technology for do all that. But why your own perspective? Call your number 088 971. Sometimes you being lucky enough for don't live all through the experiences that you don't live long enough for able to give yourself a background on how things been turned then and why been turned so and all of that. Please feel free for calling and give contribution. Or sometimes you not been there that 10 day, but you don't read a lot and you get experience, or maybe you just get a contribution. Feel free for call and tell me what you believe about this. You feel say Salon before been a far better standpoint for handle mental health issues, whether it be from the family structure setting or the community setting, or you think say today better pass yesterday. How are you for me? So one thing we I realize is from what we talk about is mental health today. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Name and side they call from, sir.
I call from Brazil, cannot say. The only thing more yesterday better past today because yesterday we not get better people them then what they call. You know who get better people the people in the work in place of the people them. And for themselves no more in the work for. You know see? But you the cool say na you go realize but you know the cool say you need to realize nothing.
Yes, sir.
So we don't know what so able to say committee no more so able need for pass they make the vote all them things they but you need to do that for buy them big motor car big holes and no more than sabi. You don't see? All you got to do is them for continue to work for the people of this country.
You don't lie. At the same time, we get all that in them back for watch. Besides waiting the people that be woke. What about the situation then? The population based on the situations and the population now based on the situations then now.
For bill and but that local service for people. So silent they will for local service for people them. People them no motorable, we no fit for this. You just see, but all that they need to and them big man sorry they build for people them. What can they do in this country? Can you imagine? When they for build and bond that local remember for people them push some people in Australia they are not fit for them Uganda. When they do that, I provide them five months, their most big business. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
No, you. Well, let God continue for being a reason for the only thing about this.
Amen.
Because they say for how we train, whether necessary. And this particular government that the same amount starts for full train before APC can finish for Pulam. And we need train in this country.
Yeah.
Necessary in this country.
Yeah.
But then, the problem. There's a problem. See? Let God make this train come. Because why you fine. Let God make it come.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Daddy.
Okay, sir.
Wow.
Okay.
Me, I can like Salomon, they were really passionate about the country. This the show we say, if normal we get the right direction, we get people that we ready for pay the price and do what's necessary. For me, we just how would they go. But again, feel free for calling the number 088-971-971 and make yourself your contribution. That he said yesterday. Yesterday better pass today. And but you know, for like how they would wait for that call. I want to ask you this question, sir. Also, as much as mental health now one of the issues that we would face, and we believe sales a better and stronger leadership might help before even find a catalyst to this problem. Yeah, I may think about this. So if based on what you just shared with me, say the population at that time for Freetown, like literally been that low compared to now. You don't think, say, a better solution for even solve most of the problem, whether it be health issue, mental health issue, job issue, whatever other issue, is now thinking of how to spread some of the services that only Freetown can provide into other districts so that it no go necessarily need for be say Freetown for be so overcrowded because now so if you like all the opportunity then
You see, like, yeah, it's good. You see, most times, one of the challenges of people, they don't understand deep time. Deep time. When you understand deep time, it help you for waiting people that can talk saying at the past. Because this past really way if you say na history as then they define now. Basically now you present and now you future back, right? So, but if you don't understand really how deep time operates, right? If you understand ancient colonialism, you understand? You will understand also modern colonialism, you understand? And you will understand neo-colonialism, right?
Wow.
And know how some of these states after repression or colonialism and say, okay, they don't give independence, right? So you even say, okay, let's say for Salon, let's use Salon example. Salon prior to the 1890s to late 1890s, now be one space, now be one land of two countries or two space.
Okay.
You understand? Meaning, Freetown now be a colony. We not to be part of. It was not even considered as Sierra Leone.
Oh, okay.
Right? So meaning those will be there within here, like after slavery, they lived there. Basically, most of the Creoles. We are not even Sierra Leonean based on that colonial structure.
Okay.
You understand? They were referred to as British subjects.
Wow.
You understand? So British subject, meaning they had almost the same likening with the British man, right? So tendencies for later even they get British passport, right? Make them not even be Sierra Leonean, right? We make them they travel go any side and get education as against the other man with the Sierra Leone, you understand, right? So we call it protectorate, right? So you don't get a dual system. A dual system where everything is concentrated at the metropolis. We not like the sign, we not the governance, they happen. So remember that you can't get independence, right?
So even me now, when I Sierra Leone and the indigenous Sierra Leone, and we can take over leadership after the colonial structure left and go back to England and say, okay, now you don't raise your own flag. You inherited a dual system. You understand?
Okay.
You inherited a structure where all things day at the center. Then a free zone, they all things day. You understand? It had for leg itself because even the structure where they stretch upline was just for extract. Take yes and bring to Usai, Wataki. You understand? So that make even where this man they talk about train. If you understand the complexities of waiting really the train we they do at the time, you understand? Say it facilitates stuff, but what that facilitation would I really
now we be the loss.
Yes.
No, we be the loss. So that's a 70 the rest.
No, it's not about it. Not about say it bad, right? But at the end of the utilizing it for your own interest was another thing. So you remember say so complex people them inherit governance will be also complex, you understand? So waiting some man meets like just say like just engineer, social engineer, you know, waiting and meet, go and also motokaka. So perhaps the people don't be they say, okay, motokaka don't wait to need to gain for again. You understand? But you don't see on other spaces we are in. Even with advanced motorcar, then still keep the system and for so you get for understand then complex situation there and how it impede on the environment. So you talk about now poverty, you understand? You can't get civil war based on all of them internal and external structures and we don't set over colonialism. We can't get civil war, you understand? Lasted for over 10 years. Traumatic situations that don't come up from that one day, you understand? We man then 30 days of man trauma. Outside of that, they disturb what you call mental health, right? They're not stable, you understand? Based on perhaps then lived experience, either during that structure day. Some people then they na Ebola, right? So people then they way picking and the head household.
Okay.
You go to certain villages then, right? I remember that at the work extreme spaces and I push on doing Ebola, right? You go to one old household being washed out by Ebola virus, right? Now picking the normal now, so you get they call them child-headed household, CHH, right? So tell me now, you get picking with the headed household, bro. You know what's in the traumatic and mental situation around that. So what's in the mortality, right? So then beginning they get for the move, displace, but then on the mental status of people there. So some of the things that we even I make based on the infrastructure and institutional capacity in Asalo, they see sometimes even the mental health issues not they go through the institutional channels based on we culture and the way we train, right? So you see man before even you go seek professional help either at the hospital system, it go talk to him pastor. You understand? Yes, it go talk to him pastor.
Yeah.
We in pastor not to a professional person in even mental counseling or what psychosocial support.
Okay.
But because that's the culture, you understand? Say we respect we religious leaders, alpha men, right? Traditional healers. So you see say we person, we they don't say this person are crazy or even if they face some amount of trauma or sudden depression, then say they go say this either a witch or they don't do and bad. You understand? So the only way you go back, they go to the herbalist. You understand? So that's why community-based interventions are very important with mental health discussions. Because that rooted in we culture. It rooted in we culture. How stigma, right? For like somebody will say, okay, they keep me here for like 5 months, 6 months. Sometimes you go find why your uncle in your house, as you see here, you say this don't craze. You understand, right? Say, this way to make it erupt, so is that I know they ask you understand? But they don't, so those stigma, you understand? So even if somebody they face certain situation, they're not expressive. They're not expressive. So they see somebody who they all day they sleep. old lady sleep no more. You don't know say that person they try for take himself outside of social interaction, which is also a factor for mental health. You understand? So other man they just sleep no more. They just sleep. They sleep no more. They don't. So nobody know one for. Let's say because that is not a thing we in the discuss. You understand? They stigmatize and that man that man don't crazy and it don't happen to us. So it's a lot.
So
we deal with.
Based on all this, because everything you're saying is very, very complex, and I don't see the interconnectedness of all these so many different factors, the elements that we don't bring up. The question now is for the average Salomon, we might not get this kind of knowledge where you get. What you think you think to go be the best way forward, like for the community? Because this you cannot based on all what you just talked, so it's short, it very clear say the solution not to an individualistic one, or not to just a family-based solution we need now, because we need a societal or community-based solution. Well, sometimes by God in power, some chief them and district heads them go to listen. What do you think will be the best way forward for now?
So it's important, like we know say it's part of our cultural space. We they try for utilize some of them channels here, right? But it's important also for you get comprehensive education on some of them things there, so that people will know why you know for stigmatize somebody. You understand where you go say this is Chris, right? Because you don't even know, you don't do any test. You understand? You don't know in mental positioning or waiting the hamburger, the things that they around that, either not the environment, they deprive them, whether not unemployment, you understand, substance abuse or whatever. So then we need for really put them into then community awareness raising programs them. Talk to, okay, pastor, you're not a professional basically, right? But people come to you, so man they it face depression. It use source of prayer. And I pray and I pray, they pray, and I pray, they pray, they pray, they pray. So sometimes somebody even bother and he said with the prayer back, with the ears up in either in pressure, you understand, or add on the mental difficulties where they face, instead of even finding new avenues for relax. Either physical exercises, right? Find new things and for do than just doing one thing. And also it's very important for let we know this. There is something you call functional depression. Functional depression. You they see man they do very well if you say everything okay, but you are depressed, but you don't know. You understand? You are depressed, you don't know. So you functional when you do all things. You then give work today. In the next 2 minutes, you do so you feel say you are okay, but you are not okay. You understand? So all of that because the society over time, we only know about mental issues when they reach at the extreme. You understand? When they at the extreme stage, because we the pass, so we know we play about the known risks. Yes, until we reach at that advanced stage now, then we begin they talk about that. But it's important for let we get that situation. You see people that they talk, oh me heart spoil. Yeah, me heart spoil, meaning they are not at peace. Yeah, but that's
a problem.
Yeah, that's a very deep issue.
And we even they talk about something like that. Like I believe it was last week where we talk about something. Make I believe they bring them up. Say, but come on, we don't the now say if you don't feel like na common thing now. Say if person that you ask, they say, hey, just feel bad. Like it just not make sense for make people then still they die about this thing and we need to do nothing. We need to take no serious steps. Say okay, make people they left or die because of feel bad. I remember I say we HIV being calm, man vexed. Say hey, this are the prevention, that are the prevention. But when mental health and depression come, I know they see nothing, bruh. I don't know what's happening. I know they see nothing, and people then they die by the numbers, and most of them are young people then. So this is the problem. And beyond that, this, I find based on what you be talking just now, I say the major thing where you talk about now platforms then for expression. And for maybe say them platform then they of expression, be certified platforms them, not to just platforming are based on because this person I don't do this, so more just allow yourself for the talk to her. And to a very large extent, so thinking I'm in mind, where I want for bringing up, I believe say it might be a far better solution rather than a band-aid. We for example, we get pastors them and imams them. And it seems like most of the people at the community there, keep one for reach out to the pastors there and the imam, they wouldn't get any kind of issues there, rather than for go to doctor. Maybe something that because of the line, the hospital, or the fact that services and at the hospital then but not seem to be as favorable as possible, or the wonderful and the best part of it all, pastor, you're not going for pay and for me talk to him.
I know.
No, I'm coming to a place. I'm coming to a place. If you want to talk to imam, just be Muslim. If you want to talk to your pastor, just be Christian. But if you want to talk to your doctor, you get to be clients, which is where most of the problem comes from, especially knowing now that even the average or minimum wage where they don't give Salomon, it really don't make sense if you be very, very honest. I remember them days there, so I tried for check something for one day where they work in a minimum wage exactly they get. I was like, okay, man, just give you transport and I give you credit for your phone. For that money, the man see almost left. Well, I pulled that thing, left 300 grand. I was like, wow. I said that this now you get for friend away, I they give Peking lunch and take care of yourself. You go church, you don't make a lot of sense. So you go find out that a lot of people then go wager. It's either a friend solution where I not going to pay for because I not get enough na me an, or a friend way for make like I say wait till they go through not they exist. The few people that way go willing for accept that I need help. They will find the free solution. Whether the pastor or the imam. Then,
Yes, but free as well is not free sometimes.
So that's why I say, I say instead of we make a bandage, we can actually make a better solution. How are they thinking? I was thinking about it like this. How about we come to a place where we create a solution in which all religious institutions feel free for send on a practitioners, on our professionals, on our pastors, on our imams, many can't take training for this thing. Why? Because obviously we already understaffed when it comes to the health sector in a salon. So if we already have people that where they function in that capacity today without certification, how about we just create the opportunity for me to able to get the certification, then go through the guide channels and be qualified. In that way, the communities are serviced well. We're not going to worry about them because the people that we did are people that we will trust and in the system. And at the same time, we get time for do other things. Because right now, we'll be honest, the few doctors that will get a salon, we not even do for the Christmas and the Christian. If we say we want for me to talk to all man and salon, finally now the Christmas and maybe that's thing do for them. But we'll be honest, because I will tell you something. I have a story. It's a personal story. I'm going to share this with you guys. My father died. And when he died, something was done to me. It was really, really unfair. But me not be picky and not be even know. And my father died, and it's like we go all night. I go all night at the camp, and I met some of my family members outside. And literally, the only thing they tell me like this. One, you the man, you need to cry, they can't tell you something, so be a man. I was like, okay. But you're happy. Imagine all the money in the family that would have been and they're like, one, your papa don't die. Two, your mama don't know. Three, we know how make inote rich. So now you would send inside. They go and say, mommy, the doctor then say, we go to hospital, something very important. They need you for calm and all of that. And they need for you and can send. And say, you know for cry, and say, and we mama go, you get for cry, you get for this, that. And you know for cry because I get for the consoler. I was like, I never talk. It's like a positive. I just freeze up. I was like, imagine I don't hear you say the one great person I want to be in my life, don't die. I don't feel like I say we'll even get enough time. Then you tell me, I don't forget no amount of expression. I'm not for even think about the things. The only time for do now, what you just don't tell me. And I had to run through that. That thing, but tell me Papa died. Tell me Papa beg. I don't be get emotions. I be feel like what I am. One day in a public place, now one great person ask me one question. Now disgrace. You say, Lawrence, you okay? Why not boss cry? and I say, seriously, I don't boss cry. Like, if you start to cry, I cry the shame. And at the time I stop the crying, the shame I take my face, I just shove by side the wall. And they cover my face. So I don't understand. The crying they done. And unfortunately, the time where they do me down there, they're not, I should say they're not be noticing that anything go happen to me later on. They were saying like, oh, more protect him, mama, more make sure, But that was how it ended up. You know, most people then by the way, maybe people that they all be go school. So imagine, say, most people in Sierra Leone don't have the opportunity to even an education. And one day we've been getting an education, and one of the solutions, and then they will then get to a situation like this. So imagine how bad these kind of things are. Now, they say, I feel like I say, if we not empower the people that we already don't seem for the assume their rules there, and we know say we not get people then for replace them in that state day, it so not make sense. If we're there for me, we talk to the health sector of Salon and try for convince her about this. I believe say we will get a far better balanced economy of people them. We actually productive, not just manage. And beaucoup pastor there or imam there, we don't know then they don't they do, even though they don't get the passion for doing. Go finally be equipped for doing. When the economy no more go benefit.
Yeah, I think they make some important point because you see some of them factors there they protect or either undermine. You understand?
Yeah.
Your mental stability, right? So like for your family, they were feeling that they're protecting you where they are undermining your mental health. You understand? Mm-hmm. Right? And then they also layered with culture was boy picking for big resilience, for cry.
You get it, right? You get it.
If tough and whatever. A few days ago, I been listening to I said like a British rapper. I don't forget a name, either Jegida or yeah. He get one rap track we call Broken Blokes. Yeah. So like he pop up to me and I spend a lot of time listening in lyrics, right? Very, very tense or mode of lyrics. They talk about broken blokes, right? So we don't get this culture and mentality say we meant for be tough, you understand? Man for be tough, you know, for broke down, you understand? They not for see man for be vulnerable, you understand?
Yeah.
So all of that societal pressure don't make like we na machine, you understand? Like boy picking a machine, for be vulnerable to anybody. So it's a problem too. It's a problem because then they don't affect people their life, you understand? That punch where they give. So it's a very physical punch, whereas it's an emotional punch, it's a psychosocial punch. Psychologically you are affected. So but then they're educated in this sense, you understand? Right?
But see that part
so you see, so just don't know about the other person we not even get that level of education, right? So waiting. So you see say somebody if you say they go get free access to herbalist, they're even paying to herbalist than to the medical practitioner. You understand? Yeah, because if they go there to one herbalist or how many months? You understand? We even they add pressure in mental status, right?
You know,
because that person they don't live in a free way like today. Now you go put now bien what's a lose on say we in that bush. You understand? Because you don't get that. Some man even a society bush. You understand? You go to because that is the structure. Because now that over time don't be the community space that. Yes, we get them healing and which they work, right? So now you make, for instance, the salon, if you will not get much time for delve too much into the institutional stuff we do, but they're trying to do stuff with the mental health bill, right? And how then they try to do that now for integrate most of the models, the group models of family, right? Friends, because some people respect friends and neighbors, right? Than the medical with self. So and they go from that side that you go now to the herbalist. Somebody somebody feels say that party they recommend say, well, go to that baba, you understand? You go there something that this happen or something like your family don't reach you, then stuff then they all so if you look at them group models then they notice the best models them where you they able use when I think like the Ministry of Health, there is this mental health coalition or Sierra Leone, when a mix of international and national organizations and civil society kind of like they try for integrate this scientific side of it, you understand? This community based side of it,
bridge am collapse am into one so that it go be a very comprehensive education for people then for the one that we go say now like go to people based on who side and sit on, you understand? Who side and tin up na the society line that they go either they go to the Moriman or either they
Hello,
go to
good
the
morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. You name and side you call from.
They come from Akademina strategy.
Some people, our body pa. You see now you show this.
Yeah, really. How the weekend?
Thank God, sir. What's your own contribution for
Yeah.
today?
I just want to thank you to we guest because all within in the outline, indeed one line of the day where the community can stand strong for frustrate the young one day. If you're not strong, trust me, quick for frustration come across. You know? Even me a case study in a way, once I left me here no more make that carefree, I left me beers, then Boku, left me here, Boku by the command. So by then, one mommy, God so good. I go work for one mommy. In the mommy no say na me na the work my way dey say I do come on I do so. Now he say, because by then they call me daddy. Now he say, he say daddy, you way I already say you don't go mad. Now I say Jesus. Say, I say mama, I swear, the brother what they think so. This are people we don't know where they say so. The mommy not there. The mommy not there. In the night tell me, I say, I say mama,
Wow.
I say well now so I say life. Boku talk the way they can talk about sports. I say na me this. And also go work now one standard house. Now that go work. So I come on inside. When you talk that as well, I said that particular situation there, I don't jump over am.
Amen.
Yes. And it's not easy for the young people. The kind of say the last we need to give yourself attention.
Yeah.
You know?
I believe that this now good advice to the young one there. We community need create room for Lion King.
Exactly. Let somebody not take stress too much. For me right now, when I notice a stress they come and they utilize them instant. I make good use. I make good use of the stress. Because I don't go through, I don't see at times are the same. So I don't allow less stress gun me down and I prefer for gun down by take my
Very true. Very, very true. Anyway, thank you so much, Strategy, for calling. Just in case you're out there, you give me right now the number for call now 088-971-971. They take 2 more callers, them although we'd almost come to the close. We got like 5 more minutes to wrap up. But I will tell you this, my brother, if you didn't out there yourself tell like me, you like yeah, we salon not to the place. so hey, I'm not saying I know they say yeah, not 5 for it, but salon not to the place, brother. And the first thing don't tell me is for straight one time because of my gaff. It's just and they tell you reality, this is just not the place, yeah. But if you not care what the person say, I can understand. But if you don't say you care, you have a fair on solution. Well, anyway, before we come to the close of the program, you get I believe say get something you want for share with family.
Yes, it's very good that we're there this morning and we give thanks to the Almighty and we'll talk about important things that really happen in Salone presently under the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, any agencies, them with National Tourist Board and Monuments and Relics Commission and other partners, them. Right. So in August 1 this year, 2025, it was Emancipation Day globally. If those we understand about the transatlantic enslavement will happen in the world, August 1 basically be like an Emancipation Day. And also talk about the liberation of black people them globally after slavery. So we do a test where we call the One Nation Reggae Festival. So the One Nation Reggae Festival was a good one. People really enjoy, they understand the intersection of reggae music, African liberation, connection with the African diaspora, looking at the Jamaican connection and also the wider Caribbean connection, especially for Sierra Leone, where we get shared heritage, shared culture, shared rhythms, right? We only done the West African drums. We don't come here during slavery, go to other places. Adaptations were happening across the Atlantic and creolized in form. So, from this year, November 25 to the 30th, the ministry, they do the One Nation Reggae Festival. And the One Nation Reggae Festival is an important space for cultural exchange, not only for we artists them, Naya, but also the collaboration from the links them where we get globally. So international artists them we don't confirm a lot of international artists. So by Friday the 17th of October, we did do official unveiling at the ministry of the event itself, and some of the things that we don't do. We bring a lot of artists from Jamaica, not only the artists them, but also other practitioners like managers or booking agents, right? Or policy players, or people with the music scene, like Grammy Award committee people, right?
Wow.
So because the goal is the Ministry of Tourism get different rules. Travel, how for make people know about Salone, and also centered on culture, how culture now a conduit for let people then travel, right? So a festival is an important action, bold action for drive traffic to Sierra Leone, and also situate with historical connection them na Jamaica and the wider Caribbean countries them, and then see how that Salone provide a space where people go wish for come. So the One Nation Reggae Festival get from the 25th to the 30th. Different activities then. From the 25th, we do an official launch. You can forget like clinics, we call creative clinics. So because what's in the ministry, they really try for do now for create that ecosystem for the creative economy in a Salone, right?
Wow.
So where we're not just looking at the artists, but also in-game talents. But what are the other layers or interconnectedness so they make able get from in talent where you get? Because talents not utilized, not they able to do something, right? So that means it's called the creative economy. So how you go use that talent for monetize them, right? What are the access to finance? What are the access to other structures, intellectual property protection, right? How you go network with all our collaborators them. Who that are big players them, na global festivals them where you get for seeing a Salone within from the 25th to the 30th, where you go able to network with, right? The artists them who they bring in from Jamaica and other parts of the world, they are coming and with the impress on them, say, when you come here, it's collaboration. Come in here, collaborate with the artists them, Naya, indigenous artists them, we know, say, get a lot of talents, right? Every Thursday, we bring the live band na stage na Ministry of Tourism. Every Thursday, we reggae artists in a Salone, they can showcase their talent. It's been a marvelous space for creative network. Some man they you never sabi say, but when it drop something, they really say this is a talent. So it's a space of rehearsal, kind of a pop-up rehearsal, something. Because when you understand what's really happen at the creative sector in a Salone, one of the solutions is cross-sector collaboration. How all of them people there. Now, I can do very good songs and whatever, but I not get the platform for even can talk about them. That's the role like they play in the media. You understand? So how the media important to disseminating, right? How many artists them open to technology? You understand? They able even tap into the internet, tap into monetizing structures. You understand? For their money camp and the music, right? Which streaming platforms they're using. How many? So you see some artists where you go even ask them where you number, you not get number. You understand, right? So all of them things and they're very important, right? And also you it takes discipline for develop a creative economy, a vibrant creative economy. It takes discipline and the bold action way the ministry don't they take we learn with the strategic plan we then get, and also looking at the creative economy report na Salone. So you see say
the cultural sector is also an important stronghold for change some of these narrative. So you come into the One Nation Reggae Festival. It's not just an event we come, but how do we use this event to export we talent them from Sierra Leone so that then go then are big players, right? Big festivals in the world. Go to big festivals, get books by big agents them, right? We're not to just side with our own family people that know where they go perform to. You understand?
Yeah.
How then go now so that you go able to move the channels of network from one place to another, and then that then make the other traffic then can as alone, right? So for instance, bring in an artist like Chris Martin to Sierra Leone. Right, Chris Martin to Sierra Leone. Bring in artists like Jah Thunder. People we don't dig into these acts now Jamaica for a long time because Jamaica don't use reggae as a global export, right? And reggae not just now Jamaican thing, it's a global thing because it is a cultural property. It's a cultural property of global recognition, right? So reggae don't be used at that space where people they unify themselves. People they look at their struggles. They socially tense lyrics them of reggae. They also open your mind and reflect on your struggle. Like talk about mental health issues. Someone they listen, just reggae will calm you down. You understand? Try for reflect you or move you away from bad habits, move you away from substance abuse, right? So it's a lot that reggae they do. And with the One Nation Reggae Festival, we use this channel for change the narrative on reggae, Rastafari, you understand? And even we Sierra Leone and ask them.
So I got two questions for you. One, they come up from the perspective of the artists, them. We might not even know, say, this opportunity there. And then they go be, how they go for take advantage of this opportunity?
Yeah, so it's important because this is national now, right? We don't open a discourse. We don't from last year we they engage, we they go. So we don't able get an organic population of understanding the One Nation Reggae Festival, right?
Okay.
Go to the reggae artists themselves. Then they na different space than a salon. Go. Last week we get an artist from Port Loco, A-Score. He come, me not be ever sabiam. But just being on the stage, nobody not go watch that they say not to talent. You understand? Some other Sierra Leoneans, we don't go do stuff now Ivory Coast and Mali for a long time. But they are here now. Then you see this platform they every Thursday. They come, they showcase their talents, right? So it's an open thing. It's an open thing. So they try to find platforms, channels like by October 31st, the last Friday, we work with the One Nation Reggae Festival, the special edition with Cha, the Creative of Africa, right? Where they do open mic. People they come there and show them talents in their craft so that we spot them for leading to the program. Because we want to put we best foot them forward. We want to put the best foot them forward in the creative space. So that way other artists can come then see them, they will know say something there. So engineering, the kind of sound. So anything you want to do as alone, pass it, go find other sound somewhere. But now you mention people like Crips, all man know they don't export sound from Sierra Leone. You understand? So now we get that kind of thing there, then we get then get that equipment and therefore we able host big artists there. You understand? So it's a plus for Salone. You get people like Bass Aphonics, right? Then get stuff there. So it's on the 28th, they do with the Grand Festival. Now Sugarland Beach.
Okay.
At Sugarland Beach. So
28th of November.
The 28th of November, Sugarland Beach is gonna be lived up the 28th from 12 o'clock morning. Say the other day. That's how we just did it. So the One Nation Reggae is also showcasing not just we history, but we landmarks them. Like we talk about Bones Island, we talk about historic Freetown, how Freetown serve as a living museum. The landmark them. Up to now, we get Maroon Town and Freetown. From Musa St. John Maroon Church Day, Walpole Street, say they can't done by Congo. So all of these places we want for where we artists, the international artists then come, we they work out with them now, then spaces there. Because people coming from Jamaica, they are Maroons. Yeah, there are Maroons we na Africans them we fight against slavery na the hills and carry themselves, then create their own independent nation within Jamaica. But say we nobody know they enslave we, right? Some of these people were exiled to Nova Scotia and they came down to Sierra Leone too in the 1800s, right? So it's a whole network of people that we, so that history they intact na salon. There are people that we don't evolve now from that maroon heritage to which you will call Creole community now, but they still get history with the maroon ancestry, right? So those are all the things that we would try for build within this One Nation Reggae Festival, and the ministry so supportive, and they look at other people than we like-minded people then for come on board. We've done a lot strategies. We've gone to places. Guinea gets a Nimba Reggae Festival. We were there, support them. You understand? So there are a lot of players. There are engineers right now. From Guinea, some don't even book them hotels them for can dinner salon for this particular time for see which talent that we get. Which talent that we get, how then we will work with them talent there. So it's not just, it's beyond the festival. Yeah, it's beyond the dance and stuff, but a lot of things get for the go around where they develop the ecosystem of the creative space now salon.
So that means if you're not a musician and they listen to we right now, and sometimes you want to get even a feel or more information about this, that means this Thursday then for Fenway for be a part of this program now.
Yes.
So
now Ministry of
Tourism. They are getting address just in case.
28 B Kiama Road. We basically now the home of hospitality in a salon. The Ministry of Tourism will get the live band set day. Just come. Anywhere you do, just come and tell the engineers and say, now this you want play, now you sung this. Wow. And people are there to listen to you perform. So it's there. We start from 4 to 7-ish, and then we close for the day. Okay. So it's a big thing going on there. The 17 as well, where we unveil everything about the One Nation Reggae Festival. The itineraries are gonna be out there. Or trips them where we take. We want to do a visit the all white Bones Island trip. Where we all gonna Bones Island outside them with the old with 4 parents them and take them across the Atlantic during slavery. But we are going there not just for go now cry about slavery, but show the ingenuity, the strength of the people that will be daily. How they won over some of them stress then they left here very distressed, mental states shattered. Take them across to a place where they not be know. Some people die, then left now attack shack, they eat them. But at the end of the day, they went to who say they call today the New World, America or the Caribbean. They've built a niche society there, a powerful society. Now those society they try for come back to Africa and reclaim their heritage and connect with them people then where they don't lost for over 400 years. So Sierra Leone, Freetown has been one of the max space them after slavery for let African people then repatriate to. So we want to use this history to shape the discussion around and promote One Nation Reggae Festival.
So because of time, the last show we go say no more now this. We want for know if them program there, if they get target to like now almost for enter free ticket price day, what do they look at?
Yeah, so we they unveil. I don't want to say anything right now.
The Thursday,
no, the Thursday is a free event. We've done like 3 sessions now to 4 sessions. So we get for every Thursday, we get for the we take the band to different space from the ministry. If we get outdoor spaces, we they take because we want to take reggae and the music and the creative people and to the community too. Who side them come on? So sometimes one day we just take the band, can't go to Belgium.
So thank you.
Live band play and then they see the talent then raw talent then we they get. So Monday you get the talent but they shame for Comonado. We have the platform. Come and showcase, and then you might be lucky to be at the stage with Chris Martin, Jat Thunder, Arcane, Makeda, different artists them from Jamaica and other spaces of the world. Didi Awadi from Senegal. So it's a lot of people we're bringing in.
So thank you so much. Until you said that you're UTS, you know, so you don't feel like me talk or na person can't try for make boku talk now. This is reality. So especially if you're a musician, I don't think say you necessarily need for be just a reggae a musician for be a part of this. I believe said this there's some kind of development where we know and they sit as alone for the creative space. So as long as you're not a creative, I would encourage you to go and be a part of it, especially when they think about with history, with heritage, and with culture, where I believe say for a very long time has not been reflective in the creative community. For some reason, if you like I say, almost all see where they happen at the creative space, very, 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 very Western. FIBA like now Africa or Sierra Leone in any way. So this will be a nice way for you to get the right perspective and approach towards your skill, your craft, and meet the right people that will go help you for do the balance now. I don't want to say because we already done past the time. So which I want for remind now no more of. Now one, we bank of choice when I will call commercial bank. I want for make una know say God. We know we not now ready for if I don't like for make una the stress, don't like for the strain. We don't hear about a lot of things that would go on. You go to a bank, you have what's map in line, you get your ATM card, you go back, system day down, this that. I left for at you aid. Digital banking systems then don't come. Digital solutions they don't come. And local commercial bank gets one of the best one there. Imagine beyond that, they even don't go to the point and say, okay, if something in a possible you might not want to use digital system, then get agency bank, where means then get agency all over Freetown and some other place in the provinces. So it means say you don't even need for go down to local commercial bank for me get money. Before in a marketplace, you meet agents in a marketplace, you pull your money directly. You don't get one stress, one struggle. So why worry? And it's already in a boss, you get big company. You get almost 100 people that you get for pay every month. How long for that life will take bulk money? You can't begin shape half for pay people there? No. Local commercial bank don't count them bulk payment solution. Where you did now with one command, they pay all 100 or more staff. If you pass off 1,000, now you left to you hire as much. Now, but now one command, they get their money with collapse. You know, get for play with money, not only for dirty you and see that this night make we like local commercial bank. So if you say yourself, you get some thing that you want for begin for take off stress that you aid way kinds of financial services. Okay, commercial bank and the bank for you. Then also, I'm for reminding about Dolphin Express, where now then they give you literally the best service where you can to logistics and procurement, where you can to baking and pastry, where you can to travel agency services, where you can to construction, building construction, where you can to so many different things. Them you find out say them people there, then are the people there for go meet. And you know sweet about them, then they make sure say the services they not to tell you for strain for. You say you want bill you host, you not get money. They also they do microfinance. You don't need for get stress. You get the money easily. If you say you don't get the money you need for bill, then they help you for make you plan, give you the right advice, help you for know how for use and utilize your land, and show you if you need the building materials, they get all down there. If you say you need the building materials, there for even can you host, then get delivery services. Why stress? Why worry? Radio Fry will always they bring the best solutions for now. So if you want for benefits from their services, just go on your internet, just type Dolphin Express. Only they see all the informations, then they up to date, and just take the number, reach out to them and say, now ready Fry, and you know they get the best service. But besides that, there's something not possible like football, you like sports, you want to know more about this and that. Who that scored the last goal? Who that? No worry, we get all things for you now. So we get with sports update to the count you on Radio Fry Tuesday 4 to 5 p.m. and also Saturday 10 to 11 a.m. No miss down day, and we can also repeat even this brunch show ya so in the evening hours after 9. So do ya they near your radio, no left you dial me and this wonderful guest also today from Ministry of Tourism. We want for tell you now. Thank you now listen to we. Tata and bye bye.
Silver Jubilee Local Commercial Bank. Bank of choice. RC Bank. We are stronger than ever. Enough money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't follow and grab, they don't enough. Look now we they lead them. Local Commercial Bank, the bank of choice #1 at the country. #1 at the country. inside POSD, sit couple day, open account and we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day, management and staff, keep it safe, you money safe, keep it go laugh, we go grab and we get you back.
They say fumble sick, they bending all the go. Not the good. They say fumble think they bet. It's not the good.
From eastern to western, now we the people and defend. From freetown to letter, if I'm boutique not depend. From Barclays Bank, now Rocket Commercial Bank. Now we na master sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience there. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking there. Digital banking with the top.
They say fumble sick, they bending all the go. It's not the good. They say fumble sick, they bet.
Happy Silver Jubilee Local Commercial Bank.